What's up, you guys? Welcome back into iHeartRadio's official wrestling podcast, the Battleground Podcast. And man, this has been a guy that we have been trying to get on the show for a long time, for years. And he has eluded us every time we've sent requests into people. But now we finally have him on the show. Mr. Lio Rush joins us. Lio, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you for having me on here. I'm glad that we could finally make this happen.
I am definitely glad that we were able to take out some time of your busy schedule. I mean, you're just out there traveling worldwide. You've got wrestling, you've got music, you've got acting. I'm assuming you've got everything going on in Leo's Rush. So carving out, 10, 15 minutes of your time. Thank you for doing that for us.
Yes, sir. No, thank you.
So let's talk about this. I mean, you've competed on some of the biggest stages in professional wrestling. So it was only a matter of time before we saw you back in an Impact ring. How is Impact different from, other places that you've been, and what drew you to Impact?
Well, now that I'm actually in the locker room, and I've been in the Impact zone a couple of times now, I definitely feel the energy. The energy is a lot different, and I feel like the energy is different coming off of the actual wrestlers. There are a lot of hungry people there, and hungry in a different way. You hear, the term hunger in wrestling a lot, and but I definitely feel like that. They've got something to prove. All of those guys and girls are superstars, and they know it. They know
Yeah.
it, which they should. Um, this is the place to be. This is why I'm here. I'm not going to waste my time.
Mhm.
Definitely not. Impact is the place to be, and I'm glad that I'm there.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like we've done several of these interviews with Impact wrestlers and all the people that have been, to different companies, and everybody has that same answer that you just had. Impact is a different breed. They're hungry, they're there to work. And you can genuinely tell when you're watching Impact's product, like it is fun. Like it is, I mean, you're glued to the TV the entire time.
Yeah, yeah, it really is a different kind of atmosphere, and which makes it so different than everywhere else. It's amazing at this point in wrestling that so many different companies can be different in their own ways, but
Right.
Impact is different, and it's different in its own way, in its own unique way, and it is fiery, and it is motivating, and it makes you want to be better. It makes you want to work harder than you've ever worked before in your life, because all eyes are on you when that camera is on. And yeah,
And that's the thing is like, and we've talked about this before with numerous people. Like I was there from the inceptions of the old NWA TNA days from like the fairgrounds and watching it progress into what it is now. Like it is up there with the big boys, and it's a product that people don't really pay attention to it, but it's one of those things now that people are like, "Oh, we got to start paying attention to Impact because Leo's there, Trinity's there, Nick Aldis rolls in there. Like big name people are showing up and being like, we're here to play, and we're not
there's a
taking
reason.
it."
There's a reason. There's a reason why.
Absolutely. So the Motor City Machine Guns, now hold two of the biggest singles prizes in Impact Wrestling. Let me ask you this: how influential are the guns, and what do they mean to Impact Wrestling in your eyes?
To Impact Wrestling, I mean, what do they mean to an entire generation, multiple generations? Uh, they are the X Division. They are Impact Wrestling. Um, Going into this match is more than just a statement match to me. It is a dream match. It
Mhm.
is a dream match to me, which will quickly turn into a nightmare for Saban. But this is a dream match for me. I grew up watching the Motor City Machine Guns. I have teamed with the Motor City Machine Guns in
Mhm.
the past, earlier in my career. So I know how much this match means to me. It's more than just about the title. Yes, the title is on the line, which is the most important thing, but there are other factors there that makes this match a big deal for me. And I'm sure it's a big deal for Saban, for very similar reasons. So, um, yeah, this is going to be a match for the books for sure.
Now, and I will tell you, and you can ask a lot of people on that roster, and you can ask other people as well. People that come onto this show, when they go on to wrestle for the gold, they go on and win the gold. So you're in good hands because, I mean, this has happened numerous times. People come on this show and they're wrestling for the title days after they are on the show and they win. So, Lio, I think you're going to be taking some extra stuff with you on that airplane.
I think I'm in good hands.
I think you're definitely in some good hands with us. We're going to make sure that you, leave with some hardware after the Impact shows this week.
I appreciate that. I need to catch up to you with all those titles in the back.
I mean, yeah, we could trade. We could talk off air.
Nothing. I've got nothing.
We could talk off air. I could send you some stuff. That way you can have some as well. I'll send you some stuff.
I appreciate that.
So, I mean, let me ask you this, and we've talked about your big match. It's happening at Slammiversary, and it's in Canada. But I mean, you've always found a way to stand out with wherever you're at, right? When it comes to being in the ring, what is your mindset when your opponent is announced, and how do you go about making sure that you stand out in your matches?
To just be me. I feel like a lot of people like to see matches that they're announced in. They like to see the opponent that they're going to be wrestling, and they go straight to studying tape. They go straight to, I'm going to do what I do regardless. They need to watch me. They need to study me.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, how am I going to stop Lio Rush, not the other way around?
Exactly.
I'm an artist. I'm a master at my craft. I'm good at what I do because I do it in a way that works best for me. I go in there, I feel it out in the moment. I feel out what my opponent is doing. My speed is my ultimate advantage. So whatever he tries to do or whatever he tries to adapt to or call an audible on his moveset, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna get to where I want to be, and I'm gonna strike with precision. So, yeah, that's my take on that.
Okay, that's a solid take. Now, let me ask you this, because you look at the lineage of, the X Division, who's held that title from Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Sabin, and the list goes on and on and on. What would it mean for Lio Rush to become X Division champion?
It would mean everything. It would mean everything. It would show everybody that I am here to stay, for one. It will show everybody that I have won a title almost everywhere I've been. It would be the icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Impact is a title that I've seen visually when I was a kid and actually said, I need that title.
Yeah.
Any other title that I've seen, yes, it looks cool. Yes, it looks cool on other people, but it doesn't have the same gravitational pull to me than that X Division title. I was born to be an X Division champion. I am the X Division. At least I'm the new age of the X Division, and I feel like I'm the perfect leader to bring in that new age. So that title looks really good, and I'm gonna take it.
I mean, when you have that big X on the front of it, and I know a lot of people are like the cliche of, well, you'll have an X on your back when you win that. But I don't think when you win the title, because we're putting that out in the universe, when you win the title, I don't think you really have to be looking over your shoulder, wondering who's going to come after you. Because, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat Lio Rush when it says Lio Rush X Division champion.
Yeah, and that X is not on my back. That X is right in front of me. So whoever wants to try to step in front of me and take it, they're more than willing, because I'm not backing down.
Absolutely. So, over the years, I mean, you've achieved success in not only the ring, but also as a musician and a rapper. Let me ask you this. I mean, you wear a lot of hats. How do you balance your various artistic endeavors with your wrestling career? And also, can we expect any new music releases or collabs coming up later this year? I know we're only halfway through the year.
Of course. I'm always working on something. Not everything is always publicized, but I'm always working on something. Um, So you can expect more projects from me. You can expect more things from me outside of wrestling. Um, at the end of the day, it is bigger than wrestling. You know, Lio Rush is a brand, a worldwide brand. Um, I want to bring things to Impact Wrestling, and I want to bring Impact Wrestling to the things that I'm doing. So it's all together. It's all one, and you can expect more of it. So yes.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to getting some new music from Lio Rush this year. Is there, I guess, any other like fellow musically inclined wrestlers that you would love to collaborate with in the studio?
There are a few. There are a few that I am
Uh-huh.
thinking about, but I will not give away those names.
Well, we'll wait till we get that drop on Threads now that everybody's there. If Lio Rush dropped a new song with such and such.
Yes, got to.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait for that. We'll let it marinate and we'll be all surprised because we don't want the dirt sheets coming after being like, oh, Lio Rush said this. So we'll let everybody know when Lio Rush wants
Just know it's
everybody to know.
coming. Just know it's coming. That's all you need to know. If you're excited, if you like music, if you love music, if you're a fan of me, if you're a fan of wrestlers who do music, wait on it. Be excited for it. It's coming.
I'm getting very, very excited about that. So here's something fun that we have started doing on the show. We have turned to our robot producer. We have turned to the AI chat robots, and we've said, ask Lio Rush one question. And of course, they all want to ask about the past. We're not talking about the past. We're here for the present. We're here for the future. But the one question that they did have was a very good one. As a versatile performer, you've shown your skills in both singles competition and tag team matches. Are there any specific dream opponents or potential tag team partners that you have in mind for the future? And, what kind of impact do you hope to make in the wrestling landscape moving forward?
Wow. Any dream tag opponent, tag team partners or opponents? Um, I really try not to think too hard into the future, as far as dream opponents or dream matchups, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen in the world of professional wrestling. You never know who's going to get swooped up. You never know who's going to stop wrestling. You never know who's going to be injured. So I try to. I think the beauty of wrestling is things happening within the moment and capturing that moment and being in that moment. So whatever moment comes, I'll be ready for it. I hope that's not. I hope that's the. I know that's not the answer that you're looking for, but I think any match that I have right now within this moment that we're currently in, I feel like it's going to be a dream match because I feel like I'm on top of my game. I feel like I can put on performances that I haven't been able to put on before. I feel like I'm growing, I'm elevating, I'm getting better, I'm progressing literally every single hour of every single day. And yeah, there's so many people out there. There's so many people out there, but yeah, you got to be at the right place at the right time.
For
And
sure. So, and again, we're putting it out in the universe. You win the X Division title come, this week at Slammiversary. After you win, is there anybody on that locker room, on that roster that you want to tangle it up with? Or do you just say, you know what, here we go. Anybody, I'm out here. Just go with it.
line them up. Line them up. That's what I gotta say.
But I mean, and I know that a lot of people are going to be lining up to try to come after that X Division title when you win it. Because see, what we're doing is we're saying when you win it because you will. Is there like one person in particular that you want to be that first person to at least attempt to challenge you?
Give me Chris Sabin again. Just
Okay.
like to tell people that it's not a fluke.
Okay. I mean, I dig that. And when you win and you get Saban again, do you want to set the stipulations or you just want it to be a normal one-on-one match?
We'll let him decide.
Okay. I like that. Lio Rush, your new X Division champion, joins us on the show because we're saying that. We're putting it out there in the universe again. Just want to say thank you for taking the time out and hanging out with us. And real quick, before we let you go, is there anything you want to, tell all the people watching and listening to this, anything coming on the horizon where they could follow you out on social media?
go download and stream I'll Be Me right now, my brand new entrance theme song. Uh, it's one that I am super excited about. It's one that I've been waiting a very long time to put out. So now that it's out there to the public for you guys, make sure you download, make sure you stream, make sure you tell a friend, and make sure you continue to be yourself every day. That's what the track is about. I'll Be Me. Um, Available now on iTunes, Spotify, and everywhere else that has a streaming service. And make sure you follow me on all of my social media platforms. TikTok, I'm back on there now. um, Instagram and Twitter. I am Lio Rush. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Go watch Slammiversary. It's gonna be one hell of a event, and you're gonna be in for a wild ride with this X Division match. I promise you that.
And, that's how we're going to end it right there. Lio Rush, my man, thank you so much for coming on the show. Glad that we were able to finally get you on. I guess we could just stop doing the podcast now because we have now checked that missing person off of our list that we've been trying to interview. So the podcast is over, everybody. We're done. Thank you, Lio Rush, for ending the show.
Appreciate you.